Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and yet again I have another member of the Z3 family, and this time around I have the Z3 Compact. Now if you've been following my channel, you must have seen videos on the Z3. So today I got the Z3 Compact, so I thought I'll do the quick unboxing, and I can promise you that after this video a lot more videos will follow explaining every single thing about the Z3 Compact. So without wasting any more time, let's have a quick look at the box and then we'll open the box up. This is the black color of the Z3 Compact. Sony is offering this phone in 4 different colors. It's offering in white, red, mint green and the black. Okay, let's have a quick look at the back of the box. Furthermore, we have the tri-luminous display for mobile, same as it was in the Xperia Z3. X Reality for mobile, that's the TV technology they use. The phone can record 4K video. It's in fact one of the only few phones in the world in this size which can record 4K. Also, the phone has 20.7 megapixel camera, the same as in the Z3. This phone also has the Snapdragon 821 clocked at 2.5 gigahertz. This is the AC type of the Snapdragon 821. So Sony is not compromising on specs. The phone also has 2 gig of RAM instead of 3 gig of RAM, and I will explain it to you why the phone has 2 and not 3 gig of RAM. Also, the phone is IP6568 rated. That means it's waterproof and dustproof. Also, the phone has a 4.6 diagonal inch size of screen. A lot of people don't like big screens, so that's why Sony came in with the mini and compact version, and they kept the screen smaller so that people who don't like big phones can also manage. Plus, the phone is Wi-Fi certified, obviously A, B, G, N, and AC. Phone has a digital noise cancelling feature if you use the appropriate Sony headphones. High resolution audio, it can amplify your tracks, water resistance obviously, and it has Android 4.4 KitKat. Okay guys, so without wasting any more time, let's have a quick look in the box and see what do we have. Okay, let's put the packing aside, let's get the phone out. That's the Z3 Compact. I tell you what, let's keep it there for a while and let's have a look and see what else do we have in the box. Like the Z3, Sony is also providing you a front screen protector for the Z3 Compact as well, and along with the cleaning cloth, same as in the Z3. Okay, let's open the box further up. We have the typical stuff, the UK adapter, 3-pin adapter, and it is 1.5 amp, I think. If I'm correct, yes it is. Sony uses the same adapter for all their Z3 devices, Z3 and Z3 Compact as well. So because the battery on the Z3 Compact is only 2600 milliampere battery, so this adapter should be more than enough and shouldn't be charging the phone slow as it does on the Xperia Z3. Also, we have the USB cable to connect the phone to your PC, or use this cable to charge the phone up with the adapter. Also have the standard headphone jacks. The standard headphones. This is the MH750 standard Sony model, and we also have a pair of extra earbuds. Alright, and this time around, same as in the Z3, on the Z3 Compact, Sony is also giving you the USB OTG on-the-go cable so that you can connect your USB memory stick to your phone and transfer data back and forth. Also, we have the typical set of manuals that come along in the box, and from the VIP lounge and all that, smart guide, setup guide, important information, SAR information, which I'm sure most of you are not interested in. So let's put everything back in the box and let's have a look at the phone and see how the phone is like. Okay, bringing the phone back, we got more packing, so let's take the packing off and let's take the front screen protector as part of the packaging, and also the back screen protector as well. I tell you what, every time I unbox a phone and I take the wraps off, it really makes me feel special. It's something which every tech or phone enthusiast would love to feel and enjoy. Is something which I love every single time, even though I've had hundreds of Android phones in the last few years, but every time I open a new phone up, the feeling is the same. Okay, so this is the Xperia Z3 Compact, the same omnibalance. We have the back glass and the front glass, and this is all encapsulated in a plastic frame this time around. If you remember from my unboxing on the Z3, and if you've been watching my channel, like I said to you earlier, the Z3 has a metallic frame which is keeping the two glass sides together, whereas on the Z3 Compact you have the plastic which is going all the way across. Now, a lot of people I'm sure are thinking right now, is this cheap? Well, I can tell you one thing though, that the plastic on the Z3 Compact is not cheap at all. It is of high quality. Let me bring this closer to the camera so I can focus and show you guys what this is all about. Apologies for not focusing in on time. Okay, there we go. So now that we have got the phone close to the camera, now you can see, now this is hard plastic. This is not any cheap plastic. So this plastic has been specially worked on just to make sure that it looks elegant and feels premium as well. I can tell you, I'm touching it right now and the plastic is very, very premium. So when I hold the phone in my hand, I don't feel as if I'm holding a cheap device. It's a solid device, even though it's on the lighter side because the screen size is obviously smaller. It's 4.6 inch only, but I can tell you one thing, that this plastic is very, very premium, and it goes all the way across, same way as the metallic frame goes on the Z3. Okay, so let's have a look on the right hand side first. We have the same two-stage camera button along with the volume rocker, the power button, and on top we have the 3.5mm jack along with the recording mic. And on the other side of the phone we have the micro SD card slot, and also we have the I think this might be the nano SIM slot. Okay, let's open them up and find out and see what is inside. I think you open it from this side. I tell you what, these ones are slightly more difficult to open as compared to Z3. On the Z3 the flaps were more rounded excuse me, and the gap, there was obvious gap in there from which you could put your fingernail and open the flaps up. They're more rounded as well, whereas on the Z3 Compact they're more or less like they had on the Z2. They're more rectangular and they're more wider. So I just found out now that it was a bit hard for me to open the flaps up, but not too hard. Anyway, so you have the micro SD card slot here on the left hand side, and also you have the USB charging port under the flap as well. So the micro SD card and the charger port are under this flap. Okay, then you have the USB connector. You can use this for the DK48 docking station, and like I said in my previous videos, I'll be getting the DK48 very, very soon, and I will use the DK48 with the Z3 Compact and Z3 both to show you guys how these connectors actually work to charge the phone. Okay, the other port, let's open this up and have a look and see what do we have here. So here we have, like I said to you earlier, the nano SIM slot. So there's a tray inside. You can just pull it out and you can just put your SIM in, and then you can put the tray back in. So let's put the tray back in for now because we haven't got no SIM at the moment, and let's close this up. So under this flap you have the nano SIM slot. On bottom side of the phone you have the lanyard port along with another mic for voice calls. At the front you have the same speakers that you had, same set of speakers that you had on the Z3. You have the same stereo speakers they were on the Z3. One speaker at the bottom, and then you got one speaker on top. So, and you also have a front facing camera, which I'm sure is around 2.2 megapixels, and around the back we have the same 20.7 megapixel camera. Let me bring it close to the camera so I can show you. There we go. So we have the same G lens, the 20.7 megapixel camera. On the Z3 the flash was, I think, underneath the lens, whereas on the Z3 Compact the flash is further towards the right hand side. Then you have the NFC logo here, the Sony logo, and then right at the bottom you have the Xperia logo. So all in all, like I said, the in-hand feel of holding the phone in my hands is pretty nice. It's not too bad actually, and the phone still feels premium and it feels quite nice. And if you're coming from the Z3 and if you have both the phones, I can tell you it's going to be very difficult for you to say which phone is cheaper and which is premium. They're both premium, even though the Z3 Compact, like I said, has a plastic frame as opposed to the metallic frame on the Z3, but still it feels very, very premium. Now let's turn the phone on and have a look and see what setup we'll have to go through. Just quickly, the phone has Snapdragon 821 chipset, clocked at 2.5, which is the AC type. The same type is used on the Z3 as well. Now, earlier in the video, I told you I'm going to explain you why this phone has 2 GB of RAM and Z3 has 3 GB of RAM. The reason for that is because the screen is smaller inside. It's a 4.6 inch screen, so there are less pixels to move around the screen. If there are less pixels, then you do not need that much RAM. The reason Z3 has 3 GB of RAM is because it's got a 1080p screen, and it has far more pixels than the Z3 compact. That's why the processor has to work hard to move all those pixels around, and that's why you need 3 gig of RAM to support the processor to move all those pixels around the screen. That's the only reason they have got 2 gig of RAM. In most vendors like Samsung and HTC, in their many versions of phone, mostly use around 1 to 1.5 gig of RAM. And they have lower spec processors as well. But Sony is the only company which has flagship specs on their compact version, and this is one hell of a phone which can give iPhone 6 and all the iPhone 5s, all the other iPhones like 5 and 5S are run for their money. Now let's quickly go through the setup. I don't want to take too long on this so that I can show you guys quickly what's on the main screen. No, not now. Okay, next, finish, next, done. Okay, as you can see, the phone went through the setup really quickly, and within few seconds we are up and running. And as you can see, I'm moving across the home screens, and the phone is absolutely gorgeous. It's moving very efficiently, very fastly. There's no lag in the phone. No matter what you open the messages up, no problem. Open the Play Store up, quick, multitasking, go back in there. Yes, there you go. Into the app drawer, back there, open the phone dialer. It's all quick. See, like I said, because it has less pixels, so the processor has to work far less harder than on the Z3. That's why the Z3 compact has 2 gig of RAM. So guys, all in all, so far the first impressions are the speed seems to be fine. Phone seems to be butter smooth. There's no lag in the phone, same as on the Z3, and the screen looks absolutely gorgeous. Let me increase the brightness and see how it fares up. And the camera might struggle to pick it up, but I'll increase the brightness anyway, regardless. Wow. Even though I know the screen has gone brighter, but I can tell you what, I'm looking at the phone live and I can tell you the screen is absolutely gorgeous. Let me increase the brightness up to max to see how far I can go. Wow. The brightness on the screen is absolutely stunning. The contrast ratio is very nice. The colors are very punchy, and it is really coming onto my eyes like a 1080p screen. It doesn't even look as if it's a 720p screen. It's because Sony has this time around tweaked the displays on the Z3 and Z3 compact both, and they look absolutely stunning. You can compare the screen to any 720p or even any 1080p, and I tell you what, in day-to-day use you won't even find a difference. So guys, all in all, I'm very impressed with the phone. First impressions, looks very nice, compact, much easier to hold it in one hand. It's more of a one-hand phone. You can move your thumb all the way across on top and move across and come down. So those people who are looking for flagship specs in a smaller form, Z3 compact is basically the phone to go for, and there's no compromise on the specs as well. So guys, this was a quick video about the Z3 compact unboxing and a quick view. So if you have any questions, please fire them in the comment section. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and I will see you in the next video very soon. Thanks.